So to start off, I am just using the Maybelline Dream Velvet Foundation, and with this I'm going to just put it on my hand and then blend it with my Beauty Blender, which is actually a knockoff that I got in this little packet from Forever 21. It has like two other little blenders in it and it was literally $7 and it works really good. So I would definitely recommend getting that if you don't want to spend like $26. But yeah, anyway, this foundation is really awesome and it's soft matte, which I really like, so it's not shiny, and I have it in warm porcelain. And when applying this, I just focus mostly under my eye because that's like the most red part on my face, and then just blend the rest out on my nose and the rest of my face if there's excess, just to make sure I use all of it. But yeah, just focusing on under my eye is mostly what I do with my foundation. Now I'm going to be using L'Oreal True Match Concealer, and this is really awesome. It's so good. It like is hard to get off at the end of the day when I'm taking off my makeup, so that just means it's pretty good. But I'm just applying it in triangles under my eye and making sure to cover all of it. And then I'm using Maybelline Dream Blender, which is kind of like a beauty blender too. It was like $5, and I like to use this for my concealer and just go in upward strokes, because if you don't go in upward strokes, let's just say wrinkles could happen. So just make sure to go up always. And then with the excess, again, just going in and blending it throughout. Now I have the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and this is like the gold color. I think there's another color, like a silver one. I'm not totally sure, but this is really awesome. You can even wear just the primer potion by itself, like as your eyeshadow. I honestly do that a lot when I don't feel like putting anything else on, and it looks pretty great. So I'm just putting it all over my eyelid, and then also with anything excess on my finger, putting it under my eye for a nice little glow. Now I'm taking a Vert eyeliner, which is in blue, and I'm just using this to smudge a little above my lash line. And I know this is not the way you really should ever put on eyeliner. Don't do it. I honestly don't even know why I'm showing this. This is such a bad example. Just don't do this. Just don't. This is just what I'm doing right now. Anyway, I just like how that looks, and it just gives you a little bit extra something. And then I'm going in with this Alima Pure eyeshadow, and there's not a color on it. I don't know. I'll try to find it and link it below. But I'm just pouring a little bit onto the cap and then going in with this Vert blending brush and just using this to put over my lid, mostly focusing on the outer crease, just to give a little bit more of a darker look and just another little base. Now I'm going to be using this Bobbi Brown Duo palette, and I'm using the brown color, and I'm actually going to be using this for my brows. So I don't know why I'm still using this for my brows. I just haven't gotten around to like getting an actual brow kit. I've just been using it forever, so I'm continuing to use it. I don't really know how it works, so I'm not going to mess with it, but I'm using this little brush that's also Bobbi Brown, and then just starting to fill in the middle and then working my way to the top. I just like to make a straight line underneath and then pull it up to the top. If that makes any sense, you can kind of see what I'm doing. Just making sure I have straight lines, and then I like to finish it off with a spoolie and just brush it through. I'm kind of a perfectionist and will like continue doing this for a while, but you get the point. Next, I am curling my lashes. I did not used to think that this made a difference at all, but it totally makes the difference. Like this is everything. Do this. I got this eyelash curler for like $3 from Target, like the Elf brand or something, I don't know, but this seriously helps so much and just gives you the extra little curl that you are going to need. Then I'm using the Maybelline Clump Crusher mascara, and the brush on this is really cool. It's kind of like curved, so you can use it different ways. And again, with like my eyebrows, I'm kind of a perfectionist, and wow, you don't realize how stupid you look until you're watching this over. Anyway, I spend a lot of time doing this, and yeah, I'm sorry, but honestly, lashes are my favorite, so I just like to make sure they are looking good. And so I like to curl out the ends, if that makes any sense. But to even get more volume and definition, I use this little mirror, and when you look down onto it, you can see like your lash line, and it just makes it easier to put on and lengthens them more. If you've never tried this, definitely try it. And then again, like I said, focusing on the outer edges to give it more of a little defined look. Then I am still continuing to mess with my eyelashes, and I'm kind of just pulling some of them apart so that they're not so sticky. And then I'm using this Clinique palette, which has like a bronzer and a blush, and I'm using the bronzer. It's called True Bronze, and just putting that on like where you would contour, and then my jawline, and then gonna rub it into my temples, and later I will be blending this out. I'm really going for like a bronzy look in this, as you will see. So I'm just making sure to get that good out, and make sure you blend it onto your neck. This is pretty important, especially if you're like really white, kind of like me, because you don't want to have a different color face than the rest of your body. Am I right? And then to blend this out, I'm using this little purple thing. This actually came in the pack that I got the pink beauty blender from Forever 21. And so this is like a really thin, smaller one, and so I'm just using that to blend. Not really sure if it does the best job, but whatever. Now I'm using this Too Faced Candlelight highlighter, and it's in Warm Glow. It's really pretty, as you can see, and I love me a good highlight, so I'm taking this like kind of small brush and just like kind of putting a lot on, and then putting it on my cheekbones, and also I'm going to be putting it on the bottom of my nose and my cupid's bow, and then my favorite part is on the brow bone to give a little bit more brightness and also to define your brows. Lastly, for my lips, I'm just going to apply some Vaseline, which is kind of weird, but it works really well, and I was just kind of going with the natural look. And that is all. So now onto my outfit. So for my outfit, I just wanted something a little bit casual and girly. So my sandals are from Sam Edelman, my jeans are from Topshop, my shirt is from Free People, and my bralette is Aerie, and then my choker is Forever 21, and my backpack is from this website called Romwe.
You don't ever wanna step off that roller coaster and be all alone.